Welcome back to Humankind with myself, Daniel, from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we were meant to finish this battle, and then a mailing service-based music device decided to interfere. So we're going to try and tidy this up now. So, we were actually doing very, very well last time. We have found this one random missing unit, or I should say it really found us. I didn't do a lot, it just walked into us. Let's take out this crossbow. That did nothing. We didn't do very much damage there. We're just going to spam it with ranged fire. I don't want to take any more damage because it's not like these guys instantly heal. It takes time. So we'll just keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. We're not doing a lot of damage, partly because our ranged units are out of date, partly because our ranged units are miles away. That's fine. We'll just use our great swordsman to take out this fractional amount of health it has. It's not going to do a huge amount of damage to us, probably. Naturally, it does the maximum roll it can against us, but, you know, it's just how the game works. Okay, so we lost 5 units in total. We lost a pike, we lost some type of ranged unit, I assume it was a longbow. We lost both our ballisters, we don't care. And we lost our heavy cavalry, which, given the terrain around here, honestly might not be a bad thing. They lost 14 units, everything they had. So, all in all, not bad. And because we won our war, support went up by 8 against them too.
Speak quickly.
So they're losing a lot a turn because we're occupying one of their cities now. And the hope is they run out of war support before we do, and then we can scoop up some rewards from them. So that was pretty painful. These guys aren't going to be able to move this turn, right? Yep. And then next turn we're going to move all of them in, heal them, and then we'll go after... Yeah, Kerma, their capital. They only have Kerma and Parsa left, and we can't physically get to Parsa, so we're just going to ignore it. Okay, successful start. 2 minutes in. Oh, we have an osmosis event too. So, when an event nearby is happening, sometimes your cities in proximity can be relevant as well. It can certainly apply to them. So, we had the option of buying this technology, which we obviously can't afford. So we're just going to get 15 science. Pretty underwhelming, but we don't have 6 grand to buy a tech. We are going to move these units where ones would be here. And we're just going to, like I said, we're just going to heal certain units up. We don't need to heal any of this team, though. So these guys can do their full movement. That's absolutely fine. These guys do need to heal, so we're just going to regroup. How much are they going to heal every turn? 20, because they're supplied. So that'll take a couple of turns. This guy took a battering, so he is going to have to wait significantly longer, as are these. It's also worth, I suspect, where are we building units? We're still building units in a CAD, so I'm going to take now these 4 units that were protecting the city, and I'm going to have these guys slowly walk over in case we need backup. And then a CAD's going to have some defense over here anyway. Again, the Poles aren't going to attack us, they're still busy with lime green, so if we can make hay, we certainly can. Now, the way that these guys work... I guess I'll move them back down here. I wonder if they'll develop into the type of, like, self-embarking piece we want to work with to get them over to the other side, to the little islands. We'll see. Got another osmosis event. Still can't afford to buy that tech, so we're just going to get the small amount of science. They must have been pretty high up on the tech tree for them to be consistently getting osmosis events handed over to us because we took them out. We definitely don't want to go to war right now. Well, we are at war. We don't want to go to battle at Kerma. I guess we should plan out ahead of time for movement. How are we going to do this? Because here we go. That's the screen I want to see. So the kind of tanny orange background color, that's where their city, I say inverted commas, is located. And it's going to be, again, a pain in the backside to attack. I don't think they're going to have a ton of units, But the fact that there's cliffs everywhere makes this incredibly inconvenient. The only saving grace we really have this time is we would be on top of the cliff if we came from the northeast. So that is probably what we're going to do, is we're going to head in that rough direction. And then we can just use our archers to keep firing away at them. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So, again, we have a unit lost at sea. It'll be fine. We get a new religion. We're going to ignore that. We've got another osmosis event. It's just going to be another tech we can't have. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Can't afford to upgrade this to our arquebusier. I'm not even sure if I'd want to. These guys are fully healed, so they're going to head in the same direction. If I go here, that doesn't count as going into the fight, though, right? Actually, these guys, they have the melee stack, so I might actually have them come down here. And have the range stacks up top, firing from the cliff. I think that makes a lot more sense. And then these guys are purely melee stack, but they still haven't fully healed, so we'll just leave them alone. That's pretty close to fully healed. He's got 97, so we might actually... No, we're not going to go next turn. We want the backup, so we'll wait one more turn. Apparently we have starvation again up here. Probably because the expert policy is being stupid. There you go. Now we have no starvation. That took, what, 2 seconds? AI couldn't work it out. Oh, it's the way it is sometimes. Just the way it is. So these guys are going to station in place there. These guys are all range units as well, pretty much. So we want them kind of up here too. There we go. Are you now fully healed? You are, so we're going to get you heading down here. And then this 4 stack is also a melee stack, so we want you down here as well. We don't have purely range units up here, luckily, because we're going to have something to take the buffer, because we don't want our archers getting hit again like they did last time. So our units are now in a caravel. Yeah. So now this is why they have an upkeep of 0, because they are effectively embarking themselves. Ignores any penalties from deep water. That's what we want to see. So what we want to do is we want to transfer 1 over... All of these locations suck. At least there's pearls over here. So I guess we'll put this down, what, here? And then the other one we're going to have... And he's going to go... There's really nothing there resource-wise. Is there anything anywhere else resource-wise? It doesn't look like it. Is this land any good? No. The land over here is probably going to be slightly better. Not really. But we're going to have him come over here. Just because we might as well get some of this land, right? It'll help us with our fame score anyway, so... Might as well get them to do something. And... Do we want to attack this turn? No, I'm going to wait one more turn before we actually go after it. And I guess this just means this guy... I'm just going to have float in the ocean around the border. Just in case we end up getting attacked at sea by the poles. I don't see it happening, but it just means we have an early alarm system effectively, right? Okay, so the Dutch are suspicious about us. I don't know why. I mean, we're not being suspicious. We're just smashing them for trying to attack us, right? That's anything but suspicious. We're being very open and honest diplomats. What do we want to attack with first? We're probably going to move this stack over first, over here. We are going to upgrade that 1 melee unit because... These 2 great swordsmen are going to be doing some big deal, big business. Big business. Move these guys over, because there's a river there, so our movement is going to be impacted negatively. And then we are going... Oh, apparently they decided they did not want to sit in. They just wanted to accept we're going to attack them straight away. I really don't know how smart the AI is in an automatic resolution, so I don't trust it. Are you kidding? Like, these guys don't count. That's really annoying. That's really stupid too, isn't it? So, these guys can't get involved because they're one tile away? What? Yeah, they count as reinforcements. That's really dumb. Okay. Anyway, we'll deal with that afterwards. Apparently these guys just count as one giant stack too. How is that a reinforcement stack? It's literally adjacent to their walls. This game makes some weird decisions sometimes. So apparently we only have 9 units in the battle right now, because this 5 stack doesn't exist when it comes to the setup. That just doesn't make sense. I'm glad that, yeah, I have them set up for auto deploy. This is a fine layout, I guess, given how it's going to make me do it, but that makes no sense at all. Where was our flag put? Over here with our elephant? Okay. I also don't know why our elephant has the same icon as the Arquebusier normally does. I don't get it. That seems like an oversight, but we'll see. I don't think they're really going to do much attacking, though. Yeah, they didn't really do much of anything, did they? So what we want to do is park this guy over here. That way we can start getting our longbows out. That would count as a full move, right? So we don't really want to do that. I guess we're not going to have much of a choice, though, are we? Because we have to get these guys some space. These 3, then, I need... Yeah, I need the heavy soldier to go there so he can box them in. And then we have these guys like that. Okay, this isn't too bad. Because even if they go after my archers, they're going to have to go up the hill to attack me. So it could have been a lot worse. Okay, and yeah, we're just going to pepper these peasants. There's nothing else we need to do. That sounds like a much sadder version of a cartoon, doesn't it? Not Peppa Pig, it's Peppa Peasants. I wouldn't watch that. Oh, who's kidding? With some of the crap that you watch as a 90s kid in the morning, you probably would. There's the great swordsman too, so we should definitely prioritize that. Keep chipping away at it. These peasants, they have 39 strength only because they're behind fortifications and walls. When they actually come out, they only have 27 strength. So yes, they will still hurt my longbows if they attack me, but I'm not that worried about them. I'm far more worried about the great swordsman, which would maim one if it got into combat with it. Wow, that did 7 damage. That was pretty tragic. Where is... Yeah, here's our elephant. So our elephant is just an arquebusier, but better, effectively. If I do that, though, is it going to use all my movement up if I go over here? Well, I can't even get over there anyway. Okay. How do we want to do this, then? So you're boxed in, so you might as well attack. And you get a +4 from being above, high ground. Not bad. You are in the same boat. Pretty much the same scenario. Couldn't kill it, though, in one hit, which is a little bit unfortunate. This great swordsman will hurt. But I still feel like it might be worth attacking him. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be a chicken. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. We're still going to kill that unit, but apparently my great swordsman there wanted to go on a run, I guess. I mean, it gives me an excuse at least to, possibly clog that with another unit, but that's not what I meant to do. And the nice thing is this guy can move afterwards if I want to. He doesn't have to, and he's... Luckily, he doesn't have to move because he's an elephant and he's in the way. I guess we'll use our pike then because it's more disposable to attack this great swordsman behind the walls. Did we kill him? We took a lot of damage, but we did kill him. That's awesome. And we still have our reinforcement stack here as well. Can I get this out of the way? I'm going to have to put them out in order. Okay. Okay, so what unit are we moving first? This halberdier. I guess we'll move in there. Can we attack from in there? Sure can. You want to go after peasants or peasants? I'm going to go for peasants. That's a one shot. Yeah, once you can get inside the walls, there's no real concerns at all. It's just notice the difference here. The halberdiers were easily going to one-hit the peasants once he's inside the walls, but from the outside of the walls, they only on average take just a fraction over half of their health. It's a massive difference. The only other thing here is that I like arquebusiers, but in sieges they are rubbish because they have to move before they can get in a position usually to attack, and they can't do that because when they do, they can't attack because they've moved, like artillery and advance wars in the other series that I'm playing right now. I guess we might as well attack them anyway. It does block the other reinforcements from getting out, but I mean, if you hadn't noticed, we're probably not going to need them. I'm tempted to move a couple of these arquebusiers over here, though, just so they can try and, if our archers end up having a bad time, at least we'll have something to defend them with. Okay, Duchies, it is your turn. What are you going to do? Not very much. is the consensus there. I wish the game would just be like, oh, you're doomed. Instant retreat at this point. But no, it makes you cut them down to the last man. Honestly, at this point, though, I could totally put on automatic battle. How many units do they even have left while he's still plowing through? He has, what, one unit? Did he kill all his units attacking me? That's hilarious. He suicided most of his units into my one halberdier. What was he thinking? What was he thinking? Are they dead now? No. Are they still dead? No. Okay, that should be the last hit, surely. Those peasants, bloody indestructible. Anyway, I lost 8% of my health, didn't lose a single unit. That's not a brag or anything. Like, this was clearly going to be pretty easy, especially compared to the last battle. But effectively now, he has nothing under his control other than that one very small city of Parsa, which I can't even access. Unless Lime Green wants to be cooperative for a change.
What do you want now?
They're hesitant. Will they open borders? Nope. Can't be done as you must resolve the ongoing demands first. And we want to refuse, but we can't refuse them, so we're just ignoring them. So that's going to stay the way it is then. And then we can end turn. I don't think there's anything else we really need to do this turn. I think we're good. Kerma is being mutinous, which is really not a huge surprise, given what's going on. We have the osmosis event again. Give me that 15 science. Yeah, its stability is at 5%. Its default, though, is at 70. So it's not too bad. I mean, if you look at the losses here, it's minus 77 because of districts, which is pretty standard fare. But it's just unhappy. For obvious reasons, we took them out. But we're going to have a big stack of units around, so I'm not worried about it. We're going to put a stack in there just to shore things up. I don't know if that actually changes the stability. It does not, but that makes me feel better that it's stable. These guys did take damage, so we will heal. These guys did not take damage, so I'm going to move them. We're going to move a stack back to a CAD just to make sure that it's not completely helpless. And we have some idle armies. This 4 stack is going to go sit in Napata. And then this stack is going to heal. And then this elephant is just going to chill out and just be an awesome elephant. It's going to be awesome. And we'll end turn. We'll do one more turn, I think. And actually, this time, we'll do it. We are close to a war victory. They only have a war support of 22. We have yet another osmosis event where it's going to be for tech. We can't... Oh, no, we didn't have the option to buy. Just science. I'll take it. While we sit in their properties, I guess, or while, you know, they're being held for ransom, I guess we'll just get osmosis events with free science for techs we don't have that they do. No complaints there. But yes, to show you what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted by myself, their war support's at 22. They're losing 8 a turn because 2 of their cities are occupied, and because they declared the war, they get a -1 every turn. And they get a -1 for being a proximity state as attacker as well. So that's awesome. I'm still at 81. Anyway, we'll deal with the wrap-up of that next time around on the next video. So if you did like this video, if you want to show your appreciation, give it a like, or maybe just subscribe in general. I appreciate you spending the time watching it anyway. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care now. Thank you for watching the video.